Greetings to you, dear learners. This is Geno Cinthia, Assistant Professor, Department of B.Voc Software Development and System Administration, St. Joseph's College, Autonomous, Tiruchirapalli. Welcome back to another session on Java programming. Today, we are going to explore something very important, that is this keyword in Java. This is a simple concept, and once you understand it, you will see how powerful and useful it is. Now, let's get started. This keyword, that is this variable, represents instance variable and it refers to the current object, commonly used in constructors and method. Before getting into the concept of this keyword, let us learn what is instance variable and what is local variable. Instance variable is declared inside a class but outside any method. Let's have a class called A. So I'm declaring a variable called int A is equal to 10. So void display, I'm just printing this A, that is A. This variable is called instance variable. What is local variable? It is declared inside a method. Void display. So inside the method, I'm declaring a variable called int A is equal to 10. So in the printf statement, I'm just using A. So this variable is called local variable. Now, this keyword helps Java to understand which variable or which object you are referring to, especially when there is a confusion due to same names. Now, let's see one example. Here, there are two examples. Look at the first example. Class A, int A is equal to 10, void display. So, is system.out.println A. We have a class name called A. Inside the class, I have declared a variable A and assigned to the value of 10. This is an instance variable. Okay, this is an instance variable. Now, what is instance variable? It is a variable that belongs to an object of the class. Every object of a class A will have its own copy of this variable A. Then we have a display method. Inside the method, we print the value of A. Now, here is the key question. What will this print? It will print 10 because there is no local variable named inside the display method. So, Java looks for a variable in the class and finds the instance variable and prints it. Here, you don't need to write this.a because there is no confusion. Look at the example 2. Here I have created a class called A. Int A is equal to 10. This is an instance variable. I have created a method called display. I'm declaring another variable which have the same name, that is A, that the value only differs, that is 10 and 20. Inside the method, it is called a local variable. So in the SOP statement, I am just using A and this dot A. So now it gets interesting. We still have our instance variable A is equal to 10. But inside the display method, we are declaring another variable named A and assigning it the value of 20. This new A is a local variable and it exists only inside this method. So now if I ask you what will system.out.println A, the first line it will print the value of 20 because local variable gets more priority than the instance variable. When I wanted to print the instance variable, so in the next line I'm just using system.out.println this dot A. So what will happens? It will check for the instance variable, that is A is equal to 10. So the output will be 20 and 10. In this program, I don't want to use the local variable, but I want the instance variable of this current object. So that I'm just using system.out.println this.a. Let's have another example, then you have a very clear view. class A, int A is equal to 100, void display int A is equal to 200. So this one, the first one will be the instance variable. This one will be the local variable. So this one system.out.println A, it will print the value of 200, and this dot A will print the value of instance variables, that is 100. I'm creating a class called a keyword, public static void main function, and creating an object for the above class. What is the syntax for creating an object? Class name, object name is equal to new class name. What's the class name here? That is A. Obj is equal to new A. So obj dot display. Okay. So now let's have a demo. So creating a class called A, declaring a variable int A is equal to 10, creating a method called display void dis, creating another variable called A is equal to 20. So now I am just using the print statement system dot out dot println A, system dot out dot println this dot A. So now I am creating a main class, public class keyword, main function public static void main. So creating an object for the above class, A obj is equal to new A, obj dot display. So now go to the terminal, compile the program and then run the program. So Java C keyword dot Java. I don't find any errors. I'm just running the program Java keyword. So here we got the answer as 20 and 10. So what is instance variable? Instance variable will be declared inside the class but outside the method, whereas local variable will be declared inside the method. So to access the instance variable, if the instance variable and the local variable share the same name, so we'll always use the concept of this. I hope the concept is very clear to you. Thank you. We'll see in the next lecture.